Hey everybody, Scorpion. So this should be payout number 6 for the 90 computers we picked up. So this round we're going to go back to aluminum breakage again, but it's not the hard drives. This is going to be the power supplies. I have a yard that will pay me aluminum breakage for the power supplies. Can you break them down and get more money out of them? Yes, you can. Is it worth the time? No, not really. It takes quite a while to take a power supply apart. So again, if you're going for max value and your time's not worth anything, by all means take them apart. If your time's worth something and you're trying to move product fast, then find you a yard that'll give you aluminum breakage. First time I went to the yard, I showed them what I had and I asked them, I said, you know, will you give me aluminum breakage for these? I've heard of other yards doing it. And he said, you're gonna have to take it apart and let me see what's in it. So I had to make a second trip after I went back because I didn't have any tools with me. And I opened one up and I took it back to him. I said, so this is a power supply, this is what's in it. You know, you've got copper, you've got transformers, you've got some wires, you've got heat sinks, you know, all this stuff along with the tin shred on the outside. And some people think that because it's aluminum breakage, nothing should stick to a magnet, and that's not always the case because aluminum breakage is going through the shredder. So they can pull out those couple little pieces that stick to a magnet, and they're going to separate out all the other metals anyway. And this gentleman knew what he was talking about, was smart enough. He said, yeah, I'll take it because, I mean, they're going to get everything out of it anyway, and there's definitely plenty of value in there if you're going to run it through a shredder and remove it that way. So he will take them as aluminum breakage, and that's what we do now because it's too much of a hassle for us to take apart and try to separate out, and way too much time. So y'all stick around, we're going to show you the computer power supplies and see what we got for a weight.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
All right, so we showed y'all the shred run and all on the original shred run, just taking the towers and what was paid out for it. But you have to remember, as you go through this and tear other things apart, you do end up with some more shred. So like the DVDs, yeah, DVD drives, maybe I should say. So you end up with some more shred from that. You end up with a little bit of shred from the insides of them after you've gotten out what you want, different things like that. So just because we showed you the shred on it doesn't mean that's all the shred. So there's going to be some things that are not accounted for in this adventure, extra money that can be made, and you know, it's not all going to be shown because it's just too hard for us to show step by step all of it. We're going to give you most, but not all. 13, 30. All right, so we've got an empty tote on here. It's kind of equal to what one of those would be, just to give us a good idea. So 3 pounds, 13 ounces. So we'll say we'll take like 4 pounds off. I don't know if y'all can see with the glare. So we're going to take that off and set these others on here and see exactly what we get. Oh, it wasn't. It's not even tear it out.
It was tear it out.
We may have to try it again just to make sure.
Bottom left.
Don't want to give nobody the wrong numbers.
Oh,
all right,
wow.
5 pounds, 5 ounces. So 5.5 pounds.
It was teared.
So this is the most expensive cheap scale I've ever had in my life. Just so y'all know. It'll weigh up to 660 pounds. But it was made super cheap. Super cheap. It's ridiculous.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so we're going to set up the first.
Two hands, please. Let go.
So that's 150. Close. It's jumping all over. It's not
balanced.
There we go. All right, 144.13. So we'll just go with 140 to make it easy, because I mean it's only 3 ounces off. Oh God. All right. And another 107.2.
207.
So yeah. So we'll add all that up and get y'all totals on what that breakage will come out to be. Again, if you don't know, that is your computer power supplies. Some places will buy them and pay you more than the aluminum breakage. Some places will buy them with the cords still on there. We cut the cords off, throw them in a tub over there, so we can get wire price for that. But there's the fan. There's a motor in there. There's gonna be all kinds of other stuff, and I'm sure I'll tear one apart just to give y'all some idea a little bit later. So, but yeah, so you can get aluminum breakage for these. You just may have to educate your yard. All right, so my local yard, or the close one, we're getting irony aluminum, which should be aluminum breakage, at 15 cents a pound. So we're gonna have to do the math for that and see exactly what we come out to as far as what we'll get for the power supplies selling it as aluminum breakage. Now this is not actually the yard that I take it to, because this yard refused to give me aluminum breakage for it. So there's a different yard I take it to, and their prices are not online. But yeah, we're just running with what we got just to kind of show you. And if you go to board sort, if I'm not mistaken, so they got a dirty aluminum, it's 20 cents a pound. They have breakage at 6 cents a pound. I think that's steel though. Let's see, I thought they had, yeah, power supplies with no wire, 20 cents a pound, so that's the same as the breakage. Yeah, power supply, no wire, 20 cents a pound. So with wire, they give you 35 cents a pound. So again, it all depends upon what your local yard will do, and what as to what you want to do with it. So it just kind of depends. So the hard drives, if I take them to board sort, I get 30 cents a pound instead of what, 15 cent aluminum breakage. And they'll even buy power adapters with no wire for 15 cents a pound. So it's all a matter of looking and checking and seeing what you can find to suit your needs. And sometimes you just need to save a bunch up and drive somewhere. So we ended up with 144 point something, and we said we just do 140, that's close enough, plus 107 equals 247. So it's 247 pounds of aluminum breakage times, we'll say 15 cents a pound. We should get close to 20 where we take it. This is payout 6. This is going to be power supplies. / ALU break. So if we take $247 times 0.15, that equals $37.05. So we add that to what we already have of 87.06. That's now, we're now 124.11 to the good. So that's after payout number 6. So we're going to move on to payout number 7 next video and see what we got.